Cool. So here's the plan. All right. So if you look on the left, you'll see 10-minute accumulator. So what it means by accumulator is round one is going to be 50 seconds worth of swings and then a 10-second breather. And then round two is going to be 50 seconds worth of swings, 10-second breather, 50 seconds worth of squats, 10-second breather. Then round three is swing, squat, snatch, and round four is swing, squat, snatch, and rear lunge. So when you accumulate a new exercise with every round, and it's going to be 10 minutes solid, and that leads straight into the next round. So it's 50 seconds worth of work, 10 seconds worth of rest. And that's what it's going to be like for 40 minutes straight. So there's no rest other than 10 seconds every minute. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. So every 10 minutes, essentially, we're going to be changing the 4 exercises. And then when we're finished that, we get into the next 10 minutes, it's going to be toe tap push-up, then toe tap push-up, shoulder tap, toe tap push-up, shoulder tap, floor press, toe tap push-up, shoulder tap, floor press, and halo rotations. And then we move on to another block of 4 exercises. All right?
Yep.
Cool. All right. So if you want to start getting yourself warm, we're going to go into our Russian baby makers. So we're going to get into some movement after that. So after our Russian baby makers, heels or fingers under the toes, hips low, hips high. We're then going to go into lunges. So big stride forward, drop the knee, push back up. Big stride forward, drop the knee, push back up. So just get some movement through those hips and knees. That's it. Okay, so from there, we're going to go into a high plank. We're going to go bring foot forward. So high plank, bring your foot forward, and it's an arm rotation around, and then through past the elbow, and around again. And then we change other side, left foot forward, big arm rotation, and then through past the elbow, getting a few clicks and cracks on the back. And we're getting a stretch on the hip flexor and on the hamstring. And then every 2 to 3 reps, we change sides. That's the one. Okay, and up we get. We're going to go into some bodyweight squats, feet shoulder width, toes turned out. Push the hips back and down, and then come back up. Keeping the knees pushed out to the side. Keep the soles of the feet flat on the floor. That's it. Okay, and then the last one, we're going to bridging. We've got a lot of swings to do, so we're going to get those glutes active. So on your back, feet flat on the floor, knees are bent, drive to the heels. Get those hips as high as you can. That's the one. So we're going to start into our swings in a couple of seconds. And it's going to be 1 set of swings for 50 seconds, then a 10-second breather. Then it's 1 set of swings, 1 set of squats. Again, 50 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. And then it's swing, squat, snatch. And then swing, squat, snatch, rear lunge. And then we move on to 4 new exercises. Okay, so grab your water, have it nearby. Stick yourself on mute. And we will get going.
Yep.
All right. Any problems, any questions? Just unmute and shout at me. And we'll get it addressed, okay? Cool. All right. So, tunes on. All right, ready to go. 8 seconds. We're in the swings. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's swing. Shoulders back, chest proud, head up. So it's not high tempo, it's a continuous tempo. So maintaining contact with the soles of the feet, squeezing those abs to the top, and the shoulder blades are back at all times. "20 seconds to go." Six seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. 10 seconds. Go back into swings. Then squat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. This is our life. Next 39 minutes. As you get tired, try to stay focused on the actionable points. Try and dive in for 3 points. Soles of feet, shoulders back, abs tight. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. And rest. We're going to go into squats. 7 seconds. 5, 4. Bell on the chest. 3, 2, 1, and squat. Remember, dropping through the hips. The knees pushed out. Soles of the feet pushing uniformly into the floor. 25. 10 seconds. And rest. At the top again. Wings, squats, snatch. 3. And swing it. Let those muscles working. 25.
If you leave with me, we'll be on till morn. Then we rinse and repeat, and it just goes on. Time to make the crowd go up. Time to shut the bitch down. This is not how I woke up, but it's how I look now. If you leave with me, we'll be on till morn. Then we rinse and repeat.
And rest.
And it just goes on.
Go into squats. And walk around in between. And squat. Twenty-five. And rest. Okay, it's going to be snatch. From the floor, straight up above the head. Maintain that posture. Let's go. Again, one hand or two. It's up to you. Trying to get 3 actionable points from the swing. Apply to the snatch. Soles of the feet. Shoulders back. Abs tight. Spot. Okay, we're going back into our swings, last round. 1 more exercises. And swing it. Those shoulder blades pinned. 15 seconds. Rest. We're going to squats. And let's go. Keep those knees pushed out. Five. 15. And rest. Woo. Okay, we got snatch and rear lunge. Now we're moving on. Let's go. Seconds. Posture on the snatch. Chest up, abs tight at the top. Keep checking. Structural. Oh, makeup. Woo. Okay, we're going to rear lunge. Bell on the chest. Keep the gap on the feet. Let's go. After this, we're going into toe tap push-up. We're going to beat the crap out of the chest and triceps and abs. Four new exercises kicking off next round. And more. Rest. Okay, get rid of that bell for the next few minutes. Toe tap push-ups. Let's go. Chest on floor, squeeze abs, push away, reach under. Touch toe, back to the floor. This is round one. It's gonna be toe tap push-ups. And then it's toe tap push-up on my shoulder taps. And again, don't want to move massively fast. Just want to move deliberate, control, and focus. 15 to go. The whole palm of that hand. Stay on the floor. We're going again. 5 seconds. Let's go. Remember those exhale. Squeeze those abs as we're pushing the floor away. 15 seconds. Abs are next. And rest. Woo. Okay, high plank shoulder taps next. Let's go. Slow, controlled, deliberate movements. We're trying to target the abs and also shoulders. Oh, stop. We don't want to swing those hips. To keep those hips as steady as possible, we take one hand off the floor. Primarily the abs, that's our focus. $15 to go. Let's back to the top of the list again.
Tag team back again. Direct it, let's begin. Party on, party people, let me hear some noise. DC's in the house, jump, jump, rejoice. Everybody over here, party over there.
Rest. Woo. Shake out those arms. Go back into the toe tap push-up. Controlled overload. Let's go. So 1 to 2 seconds up, 3 to 5 seconds down. Take it through the chest and triceps. Use those abs aggressively. Push the floor away. $15 to go. Okay, shoulder taps. Followed by floor press. Let's get the kettlebell back into play. That's the one. Work the system. Keep it going. Concentrate on the muscles you're trying to target. Don't just swing the hips and let momentum lift you. More deliberate and control movements, more emphasis you're going to get out of it. The better the return. Oh, so difficult right now. Shoulders and arms are burning. Oh. 20 seconds. Rest. Okay, on your back, get your kettlebell. Floor press, knees bent, soles of the feet down on the floor. Punch the sky. And that is already really difficult. Because the chest, triceps, and the shoulders are already tired. After this, we're back at the top of our list, and we're going into our last set. Toe tap push-up. I'm going to go entirely on the right side instead of floor press. The next time around is my last time on the floor press. I'm going to go left side. Keep it above the chest. 10 seconds. And rest. Woo. Okay, turn around. Last set of toe tap push-ups. Slow, controlled, deliberate movements. Let's go. Oh, wow. That's so tiring right now. So my tempo has slowed down drastically in order for me to be able to maintain that posture and that deliberate movement and focus on the shoulders, triceps, chest and abs. Oh. Oh. Happy to see this. 4 exercises. And rest. Don't go too far. Woo! Shoulder taps. Let's go. Flow is pro. Pick a point on the floor for that hand to go to every time. Don't let those hands creep out in front.
I got questions. I got questions.
20 seconds left.
I got questions.
Try and keep those breaks to an absolute minimum. Floor press next. 10 seconds. Rest. On your back. That feels really heavy on the foot. All right, let's go. After this, we've got halo rotations. And we're moving exercises. And it's starting with kettlebell windmills. So we're going to have that bell up nice and high. The right hand. We're going to run our left hand down the inside of the back leg in front, out to the top, maintaining that bell directly above the body. 20 seconds. We're into our halo rotations. We're going to take them standing. Get 2 hands on the bell. I'm alternating the distance. I'm going around in one direction, back in the other. 3 feet together, 2, 1. Full rotation around the head, and then back the other way. Okay. Takes about 4 seconds per over and back. We're talking about 10 reps over the course of 50 seconds. Keep the abs tight. Exaggerate the circle around the head with the bell. Try and drop it as far down the back as you can. And it finishes in front of the nose. Shoulders are burning. We're into windmills after this. Woo! Upper body. Okay, bell above the right head, shoulder. Full extension on the arm. Wide open out. One that hand down the inside of the left leg. Command that bell and come back up tall. Using our obliques in order to propel ourselves up and stabilize ourselves with the transverse abs and also the shoulder. So if you can see, my left foot is turned out to the left. My right foot is as if I was about to do a squat. I'm breaking through the hips, hinging. I'm not breaking through the knees. Yes, there is a slight bend on my knee, but that's as a result of my hips getting pushed out the back. Keep an eye on that bell, like it's a full glass of water on a tray. 10 seconds to go, and then we get a 10-second breather, we go again. And rest. Oh, wow. Just a hold on the shoulders. All right, 5 seconds, up we go. I'm now gonna go right hand down to right foot. Visualize the roll. The abs are playing. As you're coming up, just before you come up, initialize a core squeeze. 30 seconds. Then we're going into single arm row, using a chair or a table. 10 seconds. Control. Rest. Bring your chair into play. I'm gonna put my left hand on the chair, right hand on the bell. Shoulders back, chest out, heels down. Abs, and let's go. Pulling from my right lat. I'm gonna change on 25. You can change anytime you want, as long as you're working for the 50 seconds. 3, 2, 1, change, go. We're back to windmills after this. Ten seconds. Rest. Oh man, okay, I'm gonna go 25 and 25 on the windmills. Right hand up, left hand on leg, left toe turned up. Let's go. Keep an eye on that bell, like it's a glass of water that's about to spill above your head. If it starts to tip, then it's time to come back up. 10 seconds and I'm changing sides. 5. Change sides. Shoulders are still burning. That's not going to help. After this, but triple arm row and half wheel overhead press. And rest. Back to the chair. Woo! 3, 2, 1. Let's go. That's halfway, I'm changing hands. Those abs tight. Focus on the lat, doing the contracting. We're gonna put one knee on the floor next, and then that same side of the body that's on the floor is gonna be pushing above the head. Do it overhead. Rest. So right knee on the floor. Right hand holding bell on my chest. Squeeze my abs. Come to the sky. Let's go. 25 and 25. Full range of movement. Ten seconds to halfway. That's halfway, quick change and off I go. "15 seconds. Go back to the top for one last go through. It's gonna be windmills. And rest. Ooh, this is getting tough. Okay, windmills. Let's go. Remember the focus muscularly is on the abs and shoulder, and movement-wise, it's on the hips, not the knees. Rotating on the torso as you go down and come back up. Halfway, change sides. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. And rest. Left hand on chair. Woo. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So it's a lower tempo than most workouts, but massively effective because it's really dialing in on the muscles. And the benefits of this are muscle density, muscle strength, and also to a degree endurance. And by doing that, you're going to have micro tears in the muscles. Change sides, and by having micro tears in the muscles, it's going to grow back stronger, denser, better tone, better definition, but also from a repairing point of view, you're going to have that afterburn effect, much more so than if we did a high tempo, lighter weight session. 5 seconds and we're into half kneeling press. And rest. I'll put an emphasis on compounds, pock marks throughout this session. Okay, punching the sky, right knee on the floor, right hand on the bell. Let's go. Multiple muscle, multiple joint movements. They're the ones that generate the most strength, power, endurance, burn the most calories, increase the metabolic rate, strengthen ligaments, tendons, joints, improve the nervous system. It works. Important to do that. And change sides. Obviously one drawback, peak and frequency at which you can do the sessions. Every second day or so, where if you're splitting different parts of the body, you can alternate them. Because this is full body, I would suggest tomorrow being like a more core cardio type session. And rest. Up, Lamo Curl, right hand on the bell, feet together, hand facing forward, elbow against the ribs. You're going to bicep curl it and shoulder press it. Let's squeeze the abs curl, squeeze the abs press, back down elbow to ribs, back down hand to hip. The reason we keep our feet together is to stimulate that core as much as possible. It narrows our base of stability and requires the core to step in. 5 seconds, we're going to change sides. And change sides. After this, we're going into rear elevated sprinter split squat. The difference between that is and a normal kettlebell rear elevated squat is the bell is hanging down towards the floor, not held up on the chest. And rest. Put your right foot on the chair, hold the bell in your right hand. The bell is hanging down in front of eye, and you're lowering all the way to the floor and come back up. And then you can bring your left hand down and stabilize yourself at the bottom. You look essentially like a sprinter in the starting blocks. We're doing full 50 on the left leg, and then we're going to do a full 50 on the right leg. And we are over 30 minutes in. We're inside the last 10 minutes. Maintain posture on that upper body. That bell wants to pull you forward. Don't let it. Keep the shoulder blades pinned back. 5 seconds. And rest. 5 seconds, switch to the left hand. Put your left leg up on the chair. Let's go. And then you'll find the first 2 reps, 3 reps, where we find a range of movement. And we're really trying to isolate that right leg, that right hamstring, glute, quad. And then the secondary aspect are the shoulder blades, that's your T-spine, and our abs, because they do not want to let the bell win and pull you down. You are lowering the bell down under your own volition, and you're maintaining the posture as you see fit. 10 seconds. Then we're gonna go into a lateral step up. That way the bell goes up onto the shoulder. And rest. Up we get that bell on the left shoulder. Put your left foot up on the chair, side onto the chair, foot on the chair, and let's step up. So we're looking to drive the sole with that left foot. We're getting a lateral traction. Basically, we should feel that on the outside of the hip, quad, and ass cheek on that left side. 5 seconds, we're gonna do a quick change to the side of the chair. And change. Quick as you can. Off we go. Again, dragging yourself up through that right leg. Keep the gaps tight. Maintain that posture we talked about. 5 seconds. Rest. Woo. Bell in your right hand. Right leg on the chair behind you. Rear elevated split sprinter. That's a mouthful. Let's go. Gaps tight. Push deliberately through the whole sole of that foot. Own it. Tell it what to do. Think about the outside of your quad, the outside of your butt cheek and hip, contracting to drive you away whilst maintaining that posture on the shoulder blades. That's a tune. Change sides now. Off we go. Lateral step ups. 3, 2, 1. Woo, left shoulder, left foot on the chair. 3. Let's go.
And if you like this, you can follow me. So let's go. Follow me. And let's go to the place where we belong and leave our troubles at home. Come with me.
Nice work. 10 seconds and we're changing sides. I'll really isolate that left leg on the chair. Drag me up. Change sides. Slow on the way down. With control. 10 seconds. And then we're off the chair. We're going to have our left leg in front. We're going to do drop lunge. And rest. Left foot in front. Whip, right leg behind. Bell in front of your right thigh. You're dropping your right knee to the floor. Let's go. So we're pushing through the ball of the right foot and the sole of the left foot. 70-30 in favor of the front leg. Do not let that kettlebell pull you forward. Stay as upright as possible on the upper body. 3 seconds and changing. 2, 1. Switch feet, switch hands, off we go. Woo. After this, we're back into our last round, and it's going to start with our right foot on the chair behind us and the bell in our right hand. And rest. Okay, here we go. Right foot elevated behind you. Bell in the right hand. And drop that knee. And again, that left hand to come close to the floor because you got a little bit of a lean on the upper body, not a round, a lean. And the lean is initiated from the hips, not the shoulder blades. Abs are tight, chest is puffed out, shoulder blades are back, sole of the foot is doing the pushing. And change feet. With control, deliberate movements. Oh, wow. Ten seconds. Then we're into lateral step-ups for fun. Press left shoulder, left foot on the chair. 5 seconds, laterally. Let's go. Deliberate movements. At any point, you are in control and can change direction. That's how much control you have. 10 seconds for switching sides. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Shoulder, switch feet. Off we go. And again, deliberate control. 10 seconds, and then we're going to go into our inline drop lunge, half and half, and off, right leg behind, left foot in front, maintain that gap, shoulders back, chest out, full glass of water on your head, and drop your knee. Squeeze those abs. You want to maintain that upper body stability and ability to transfer energy from lower to upper. Again, the focus is still on that front leg, quad, hamstring, glute. 5 seconds, we're changing legs. 2, 1, switch and go. So after this, we're gonna finish off our last 60 seconds doing kettlebell man maker. So that's a rear lunge, and a squat. And we go with deliberate, continuous movements for 50 seconds. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, get that bell on your chest. 2 hands. Be nice and wide. Lunge, lunge, squat. And let's go. Just keep moving at a tempo that is continuous and deliberate. "30 seconds to go. Home stretch. Oh, wow. Okay, grab some water, guys. So we're going to go into a passive hang to finish it all off. Oh man, only now my heart rate is absolutely ramped up. Oh, it's going to take a while to come back down. That was tough. Heavy on the legs and posterior at the start, then heavy on the upper body push, and then heavy on the upper body pull, and then to finish off, more legs, lower body. So the legs and lower body bookended, push, pull, and core in the middle. Okay. Whew. Okay, feet nice and wide. Put all the weight on your heels. Bend your knees slightly. Stick your ass out the back. Drop the backs of the hands to the floor. And take your time. Breathe in through the nose. And out through the mouth. Exaggerate the inhale. Control the exhale. And as you exhale, we're looking to sink more and more and more into that stretch. We're not trying to stretch into the stretch. We're trying to just drop and hang into the stretch passively. We're just loosening out the posterior. So we're talking the backs of the ankles, the backs of the knees, backs of the knees to the ass cheeks into lower back into shoulder blades into shoulder sockets, and shoulder sockets all the way down to fingertips. So we're just trying to open our shoulder blades like a sunroof. And we try and stretch out that lower back by dropping further and further down. Okay, so let's go into a lunge position. One knee on the floor, other knee in front, 2 hands on top of that knee, and just tip that knee forward and get a nice stretch on that hip flexor. And if you're feeling it more on the front leg hamstring, just get that foot in front a little bit more, and I'll just exaggerate that hip flexor stretch. So again, in through your nose. Whew. Exhale out the mouth. Relax, 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 relax. Sink, 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 sink. And breathe. Okay, and out of that slowly. Other side. Big stride forward, 2 hands on the knee. Tip the hips forward. Feel that stretch on the hip flexor. Relax the shoulder blades, sink forward. So, what I would suggest after a session like that, maybe later today or tomorrow, is get into a mobility session, a good 10, 15 minutes, just mobilizing the hips, stretching out the glutes and hip flexors. Let me just put, you can never do enough work mobilizing your hips. Never. Loose hips. Okay, and very slowly come out of that. Up we come. As you do, take a big breath in. Exhale. That's your lot, guys. Well done. See you next time.